Hi guys, so today I'll be reflecting on activity number 3. This activity has really been my favorite so far. During the first part of the activity, I closed my eyes and I could imagine my house perfectly. I could see the details of the brick on my house. I could see my door. I could see the garage. When I opened my eyes, I was still holding on to the image in my head. I swear, as soon as I put the pencil in my other hand, the image was gone, like that. I will be honest. When I was little, I was ambidextrous, so the thought of drawing in my other hand, my non-dominant hand, didn't really concern me. I'm also left-handed, so I'm forced to do a lot of things with my right hand. So I'm pretty much have same kind of. They're both, even though I write with my left hand, they're both pretty dominant. And I also looked at the activity before class, and so I wasn't really concerned with the activity. It didn't strike me as something that was going to be hard for me. So back to the drawing part. I really had a hard time once I put the pencil back in my hand getting started with this. I had to literally shift the pencil to my left hand, close my eyes and think about it, and then again put it into my right hand. I knew what I wanted to draw, but I couldn't get it out, and I couldn't force my hand to draw it. I had a really hard time pre-planning, and my hand wouldn't cooperate. Finally, I just forced myself to put something on the paper, and I was luckily using a marker, so I didn't have to press that hard, which I think was good for myself because it made it a little bit easier once I got started. My lines weren't straight, and I had a hard time drawing in perspective. I am a person who likes art, so I wanted it to be pretty, but it really wasn't that pretty. As soon as it was over, I immediately made the connection to how students feel when they're learning new things. I also thought about how it felt when I had the ideas in my head and not being able to get it down on paper. It really helped me to connect with students in my classroom who I know have this as an issue. For me, school has always been very easy. I'm a very creative person. I am able to be creative in my professional life. I'm creative in my personal life. I'm creative with my second job. Creativity is just something that has always been around me, and it's something that I love. So not being able to do that, or sitting there and sitting through the productive struggle was the first time that I was put into a situation like that. I also really liked, and I kind of just talked about this, but I really like it because this activity took me out of my comfort zone. It was hard, and like I said, I sat through and worked through the productive struggle. I had to persevere through it. It also reminds me to be super supportive and positive when my students take risks and try something that they perceive as hard or they perceive that they can't do for themselves, and just really sitting back and helping them reflect through that and remind them that this was hard, but hey, look, you did it, and it might not have been exactly the way that it might not have turned out the way that you wanted it to, but it's a start. And we use the FAIL acronym, First Attempt in Learning, a lot in my classroom, that it's something that I think I can help my kids make the connection to. So thanks for listening. I can't wait for activity number 4.